Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs, and welcome back to the tennis garden, where I started up the game today, and I realised that we had to finish doing the job again. So I've cleared half the court. I'm basically back up to where we was in the last episode. I hope you are all having a great day, a chilled out day, a great week, a great month. I say chilled out, I know it's not. It's December, man. Everything is so busy with Christmas, and I got some pretty sad news today. My rat, who lives at Becky's over in London, is not very well. And it looks like he's not going to make it for the next 10 days, so I won't get a chance to see him before he goes, which is sad, man. He's a good little animal. Really good little animal. And so, yeah, pretty gutted about that, but, you know, life moves on, you know. It's unfortunate. It's one of the things about loving something so much. When you lose them, it's pretty sad, but there we go. Our lass is really upset about it, and the kids are all upset, and I'm trying to teach the boy about empathy and stuff like that as we go, but, you know, it's hard. And our lass, she buys all these animals, and then, like, rats don't have long lives, man. They only live for 2 years, and they're such beautiful little pets. They really are. And I'm aware it's not raining. Sorry, I couldn't make the rain happen again. It just said no. I don't even think we need to move that. I think we can just blow it literally into it. I think it'll be absolutely fine. So let's go. Let's get all these across there. Lovely stuff. How's your week been in general? Like I say, I've had a good week until I heard that. I was a bit gutted about it, but there we go. Like I say, it's unfortunately it was kind of expected. I was hoping I'd get to spend a bit of time with her over the Christmas period, because I knew at the same time that that'd be the last time I got to see her, because she's getting on. She's getting on, and hopefully she can just be comfortable. That's all we want, isn't it? That's all we want. So yeah, so there we go. Let's move on to something more positive, shall we? Let's suck these up. In fact, let's suck all these up. There we go. I mean, it can only carry 10. And one of the updates, when you get to a level 11, which I'm already at, actually, I'm at level 13. When you get to level 11, you can upgrade this to hold like 300, which would make it way more effective. So apparently it was like that in the demo, so I don't really know. I didn't play the demo. So, but I'm happy to buy the upgrade. You know, Grim, he wants every upgrade that he can possibly get. Hey, if I can make things easier, Grim is all for it. Lovely stuff. And one's gone past it, but that's fine. It's actually, because it's not wet anymore, these are moving like way more bouncy. So there we go. And I use the same tactic as before. Burn all the cups. Don't need to spread them out. We can separate them like that. A lot easier, I think, than trying to separate them with the wind blower. I think that would be too much like hard work. So we used the tools we had and did what we needed to do. So let's go. Hope you're all doing well, man. I'm getting ready for Christmas. I've written out a list of the videos I need to make, and there's 30 videos, and I've got 11 days to make them, if not more. Actually, I mean, I'm guessing on some of them, because I'm guessing a couple of series are coming out, and I've only put 5 in this series because I don't know how long the game is, if I'm perfectly honest. It could be longer, could be more, but it just feels like we're actually gonna run out of time on this one very quickly, but we'll see what happens, eh? We'll see what happens. Here we go, rank up, level 13. I think I just got level 12 while I was off camera, actually. Oh, there we go, 14, sweet. Multiple fans can now be deployed. Well, we don't really use them, to be honest with you. I don't know if I think you get a little punishment for using stuff like that, but hey, maybe I'm completely wrong. Let's leave them there a second, and let's get these ones in. There we go. We kind of want it a little bit less blowy, if I'm honest with you. Maybe we should use this one. Way up there, not have it on max. There we go. Look at that. Roll them in. And we're rolling down a river. There we go. A bit of Creedence Clearwater for you. Yeah, did you all think I was going to say... who covered it and did a really popular cover? Tina Turner. There we go. Find the exit. Sweet, let's go. We did it.
Done.
This area's done. Yes, it is. We are heading back home. I'm going to take on one of the campaign missions. Carry on doing that. A little bit of bonus job, a little bit of this. I have no idea if I'm going to film all the episodes today, to be honest with you. It feels like the map, there's not enough space on the map to do much more, but there we go. And we're level 13 already. I mean, we've unlocked the the shredder and stuff like that. So, but we did well on that job. We got a couple of £100, 380 quid for clearing up a few balls. Hey, if I could do that every day, that'd be a good economy, right? For Grimm's house. Here we go. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hey, up, we all right? Let's say hello to okay. Hi, gorgeous. You all right?
Such a cutie.
You are such a cutie. Have I done all the bonus work? Let's check, because I want to make sure we're doing these as we go. Yeah, I didn't really like that boss level, I'll be honest with you. Right, yeah, we have. Should we... Well, how much we got? 1,800. Let's go to the store and see what upgrades and stuff like that we can get while we're here. Here we go. Buy more tools. And what's this one? Shredder Mark II. Let's have it. Let's have it. Not available yet. Keep playing. Okay. And that one's not available either. Alright, well, I'll tell you what have we got here? Shredder Mark 1, 10 plus capacity. Here, we're going to be getting Shredder Mark 2 soon. This might be worth it. And unlock powers 11, 9, and 10. That's going to be super powerful. Let's do that. Let's go to our next mission with a fully upgraded leaf blower. Ready to rock. Let's see what this next mission entails for us before we continue with the bonus work. Like I say, I wanted this series to be all about comments. Yeah. Oh, hello. No, I don't want that. I didn't want that. New job E. There we go. Interact with the front gate to start. Here we go. What are we doing? Who knows? Should we have a look on our computer? Oh, it's just tips, isn't it? It's just tips. It's not like buying stuff. At least we go to the store on it, man. It's a bit different. And it's stopped snowing as well, so cool. I didn't know if that would constantly be the winter period or not. But apparently not. When you completed all mats by completing the campaign, I missed what it said. But that would have been good to know. Here we go. We're in the park. We're in the park. We got some bloody deer. Oh, that's adorable. And it is snowing. Okay, can we move this? Yes, we can if we want to. Okay. Play a good tune, chop fallen trees, logs, burn the mushrooms, scare away the crows. Okay, cool. Hey, we got another tune one. I'm happy about that. I like the tunes, I'll be honest with you. Right. Hi, dude. You alright? Do we need to do it with the deers? Can we blow them? See ya. Hoppity hop. Hoppity hop. Is that a weed? Oh, let's get the weed while we can see it. Man, that's cool. How many weeds have we got? Oh, we don't have to do any. Chop the fallen log trees. What is this? Okay, we fixed that. Sweet, cool. Hi mate, you alright? Let's give it a blow. See you later. It's a bloody Foxy here, look. Hi Foxy. Foxy, Foxy! What's it gonna be? Here we go, and let's just have a gander around here, shall we? Here we go, we got our tune. This is where we can play a tune. Three Blind Mice. Velvet mentioned it. Nope, can't think of it. Okay, cool. I could probably figure it out if I really wanted to. Is that a log? No, that's a log. There we go. Sweet, we've got our logs here to smash up. It's time to use the axe. Boom. See you later, alligator in a wild crocodile. Can we go in the water? Nope. Okay, okay. There's a weed here, so we should absolutely demolish that. There we go. Where are you? There you go. Sweet. Bosh. Melt that. We're not even melting the snow off the blower itself. That's hilarious. Sweet. What's that over there? That looks like something. Is that another weed? Oh, that's a bit tricky, isn't it? And another one here. I don't even need to clear the weeds. I don't really know why I'm doing it, but I am doing it. Here we go. Right, let's check out our new leaf blower upgrade then and just start taking them down that way, I guess. It's probably the best. Max level. Let's go. Oh, man, it's going to be a nightmare with the white on the white on the white on the white. But we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. I have no doubt we're going to miss some, though. Because look at how hard that is to see. That's a bloody leaf there. And it's not like you blow the snow off. It stays as a texture. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Figure it out. Oh, and there we go. It's all... Oh, right. So we didn't see that before. When we did the heat in the ground, it like burnt it straight away. But when we do the leaf blower, it just takes a little bit of time. But now this is a leaf blower mark, whatever it is. I'll tell you what. We need to use a shredder for this. There we go. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Nice. Okay, sweet. Hey up, Crow. Are you all right there? I see you up there. Get out of here. Get out of here. Right, let's go to leaf blower mark 2 and go... Oh, god damn it. Okay, cool. Here we go. Nice. And then just start blowing these into a nice pile around here. Should be good. Sweet. So how has your week been? I've got I've got a gig next week. I'm off to take my mum to go see an organist called Anna Lapwood. Neither of us. Well, she don't know what to expect really. I know it's going to be great. I'm very excited for it. It's a sellout show, and she's just a damn good organist. So like, you know, not that I'm particularly into organ music, but like if you're going to see someone play an organ, you might as well go see someone who's the best, you know. So I'm very excited for that. Should be good. And then it's all Christmas, man. But like I say, I've got loads of videos to film, so I wrote out my list last night, and now I'm just figuring it out. I'm figuring it all out in the next few days. So, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. A couple of series will be ending very shortly, including Deconstruction Simulator, and a new series will be starting. Because while I wanted this to be the sort of thing that took over Deconstruction Simulator, I don't know about the longevity of it. So I think. Hey, up! Were you just sitting in the leaves? Oh, beautiful fox. Beautiful fox. These are getting quite heavy, and I feel like, well, we could. It would be cool to get them all in one pile. However, I also think it might be worth us having like a stop off. How far are we? We're not even one through it yet. To get to halfway, we've got to get to that one. So let's keep going to halfway, and then we'll bring the other one down to halfway as well. Does that make sense? I know what I said, just might not have made sense. But right now, we're blowing them in the snow. It's all going well, and we are nearly out of battery. This is with the heaviest blow as well, so pretty tough, man. Pretty tough to move a big layer of leaves like this, but we're getting it. Here we go. Let's get rid of this. Lovely stuff. See you later. More. Okay, we're bad on mushrooms. 34 mushrooms? What? We're going to be searching for them forever. Aye, 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 and they're not that easy to see during in the snow either. Oh well. Oh well. Let's put you up. There you go. Sweet. Make this part look good again. Nice. Oh, hello. There's our beautiful butterflies. Let's get them going. Warm them up. De-ice them. Get the de-icer on. Out of charge. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll blow the butterflies. Scare the butterflies awake. It's a good idea. Cool. So yeah, so I have got a really busy week. I'm off for I'm off for a few drinks with work colleagues on the Thursday as well. So that cuts into another day. And then next Sunday, I'm going to me mum's for like a Christmas party she likes to do for all the kids. I'll no doubt be getting dressed as the Grinch, but it's not me, obviously. The Grinch comes, is what I was supposed to say, and scares all the kids. I've got this fabulous picture of me and my niece, and she's absolutely terrified. She loves the Grinch, but she doesn't like the Grinch when he comes and visits her at Christmas and starts stealing all of her presents. Yes, she didn't want to be held by the Grinch, and there's this great picture of her reaching out for her mum, screaming her little head off, because she was terrified of the Grinch. Oh well. Bless her. A lot of them have popped up actually this Christmas. It's not something that I've ever really noticed before, but there's loads of like Meet the Grinch type things instead of Meeting Santa, which is kind of interesting. It's not something I've seen before, but there we go. Meet the Grinch instead of Santa if you want to. What would you guys prefer? Meeting Santa or meeting thingy? Now this is really hard, man. We are not making any progress now, so we definitely can't take it all the way down. I'm debating whether we can make one big pile or not, to be honest with you. This is really hard work. Aye. Even with the... Oh, we're not using the max one. Okay, maybe that's why. There we go, let's use this one. There we go, that's a little bit better, but it's still very difficult. Okay, let's keep going. Here we go. Bosh. Nice, and then we're going to have to go and find all the leaves that we've left. Oh, it's going to be hard, this level. It's going to be hard, but there's nothing better than blowing leaves in the snow. Thanks so much for choosing to hang out with me in your winter period. Hope you're feeling chill. Watching the deer. He's just eating out the trash at the minute. Seeing if there's any deer meat left into it. That's right, that deer's clearly a canabla. A canabla. Let's go. Speaking of canablas, I started watching the Ed Gein series last night. I stuck the first episode on, and you know what? It was very good, very good. I was like, oh man, Charlie Hunnam. He's just really good, isn't he? He's a really good actor. And so yeah, enjoyed that. Now these seem longer than the first one, if I'm honest. Aye. Oh well, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Oh, there's some notes over there. Sweet, we'll make a note of that. Cool. and there was a crow somewhere, we'll go blow you off now, because if not, I'll forget. And there's one up here. Lovely stuff. I don't want to be looking around for... And there's one over here. Is that all of them? No, there's 9. Okay. We might as well do them while we see them. Keep an eye out for crows, guys. Got to blow them off. Let's go. Lovely stuff. Sweet. Here we go. It's time to get these all into a nice big pile. Ready to send to Skip. Here we go. I just realised my battery. Not looking great on this, but you know what? We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. So yeah, and then I get to go away for Christmas, and I can't wait to see our lass at Christmas and the kids. Man, I've missed them. I really have missed them this time. It feels like it's been such a long time since I've seen them, if I'm honest with you. It's one of the hardest things about living away. You just don't get to like deal with them. We've had a few dramas as well. Not personally, just I guess a few dramas with the kids, if I'm being perfectly honest, which is fine, and we've tried to manage with me sort of getting involved from a distance, which is not the easiest thing to do, man. Not the easiest thing for them to get used to, not the easiest thing for me to get used to, but you know what? Got to be there to support each other, you know. We'll get through it. We'll get through it all. So there's nothing too bad. It's just simple life lessons, you know. One of the kids today was a little bit. Well, they don't care about the rat, basically, and said something that was a little bit insensitive, and so I had to message them and be like, "My friend, dude or dudette, you need to learn, like, in life, like, we can go through like tough times, and we might not understand what people are upset about because it doesn't impact us on the same way. We've got to have empathy, man. It's like one of the most important human skills, important human things we can do, just to have empathy, to listen sometimes when people need us to listen, you know, and to not make cruel comments for the sake of making cruel comments, because that isn't cool. Got rid of that crow. It did come up as an achievement, so I know that it happened, even though we didn't visually see it. There we go. An achievement, a notification in the top. You know what I'm saying. Here we go. Massive pile of leaves. Are we going to jump in it? I want to say no, because it's going to take more time, but I know once this is made into a huge pile of leaves, we are absolutely going to bloody jump in it. We are absolutely going to jump in it. So has this game made you want to get out the leaf blowers? Have you offered to do the leaf blowing in your gardens? I do it when I watch Power Wash Simulator. I said to her last the other year, I was like, I really want to power wash your garden, love. And she's like, you're wasting too much water now. And I'm like, no, I'm completing this 100%. And it hasn't flashed green yet. She's like, what are you on about? And I'm like, don't ask. What do you mean you watch a game called Power Wash? Yes, I watch a game called Power Wash Simulator, love, yes. Yes, I'm aware it's a little bit weird. That's Grim for you. You play some boring games, Grim. Thank you. Thanks for that. I certainly do. And now let's talk about empathy again, love. Empathy again. No. I'll tell you now. This is a story. I nearly stopped speaking to her last when we first got together, because she sent me a video that was it was one of these sort of videos that you just don't want to see. You don't want to see. And I was like, you're really sending me that after we've like been talking for a little bit of time? And she's like, well, yeah, I thought you was into stuff like that. And I was like, nope, not into stuff like that at all. And I've got empathy, so really don't need to see that. And that's gonna haunt me if I think about it. So you know, I don't agree with it. Just so you know, I don't care if you watch videos like that. I don't want to see it. And she was like, oh well, I just sent it because I thought I was talking to someone else, and they were talking about stuff like that, and I was like, well, you know, I don't care that you're talking to someone else. That's fine. We're not any sort of item yet, exclusive or anything like that. But at the same time, Grim's not interested in seeing stuff like that. So yeah, and yeah, I said to her at the time, I was like, if you can watch stuff like that, I'd question your sort of empathy, really. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, you know, that could be your kid. That could be your brother, your father, something like that, you know. And you see a lot of it on social media now. Hell, I doom scroll. I've doom scrolled a lot, especially when the war broke out a couple of years ago between Ukraine and Russia. Man, I was doom scrolling, and it's kind of like that was partly because I wanted to understand what I was being told by the media and get like a full grasp of it, because I don't think this whole stand with the country and this sort of peace-loving sort of harmony isn't the realities of what war is, you know? And so I wanted to understand that so that I could have complete empathy for the situation and try and educate myself like that. But it's not necessarily educating yourself in the right thing. And then suddenly you end up doom scrolling, which is just like, it keeps you awake at night, you know, from one thing to the next. And social media, man, and I know people that take social media breaks. Thankfully, I'm not too bad with it. Oh, that works a little bit better, actually, giving it a little push-up. And then we'll just capture all the stragglers. But look at that, man. Get it a little bit of momentum and then give it a little bit of a yank on top. Yeah, I like that. That's working well. We'll try and get this big pile as far over there as we can, because I'm realising that these two sections were a little bit longer than the other one, and actually this pile is probably slightly bigger than the other pile, but actually now we've got this new technique, it's working alright. Let's get these in as well. Now again, picking up the scragglers shouldn't be as hard as moving the entire pile. Shouldn't be. There we go, we're out of charge again. My word. It'll be hard to get all these together, but we will get them together and ready for the big jump. Here we go, get that sorted. Lovely stuff. Hey, butterflies! Awesome stuff. Plug it into the charger. We'll work on this side for a bit, because these are definitely smaller. This is like the one section I've done on that side. That's hilarious. Oh well, that's fine. We'll get this halfway through this one. Maybe use this charge on this one, and then we'll carry on the party. Let's go. The leaf blowing party. So it's a very zen game, man. A very zen game. I am feeling very chill and satisfied doing this, if I'm honest with you. And that's why you guys are watching, right? Just to chill, just to watch, listen to the rustle of the leaves. I think the sound effects are great. I think the leaf effects are great, and I think the physics are great. Actually, I think this game has huge potential. I think they need to sort out the progression system, because it feels like I've progressed way too quickly, and I think that comes with expanding the levels. I see the people. I've read reviews of the game, and people are like, "Oh well, you should just take your time and play the game and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can say that, or you can also, play it in a way of trying to do it as quick as you can. That's like a valid way to play these type of grindy games, the sort of figuring out the best way to do it, optimizing it, making it the best way to do it. I think that's an absolutely valid way to play any sort of simulation game or something like that. But people are getting quite defensive over it, and actually I don't think you need to get defensive over it. I think both parties are right. I think, yeah, you don't have to rush the game at all. We can enjoy it and play it relaxed, and have our own little challenges like I've done here, man. I mean, this isn't for stream, this is what I do when I'm playing these games in real life, as I know you guys do, You go, I wonder how many I can do this. It breaks up the sort of monotony of doing something and turns it into something, I don't know, maybe it's just satisfying your OCD, I don't know. Here we go, sweet, let's get another charge going. Wow, it's getting hard to move though. I'll tell you that much for now, but that's okay. We are getting it there slowly. This might even go into the next episode, but I'm absolutely fine with that, man. It's been great hanging out with you. Thank you so much for your support on this series and all the series on my channel, man. The channel is doing great, and what a year it's been for the channel. It's been excellent. And if you just found me here, hey up, how are you doing? Hope you're enjoying Leaf Blower. We've got plenty of other series on the channel, man. Loads of series in playlists. Do check them out. There might be one you enjoy. But my aim with every game is to finish it, to get our money's worth out of it. And sometimes that means the playlist can go on and on and on. But when Grim starts something, he'll finish it. So hopefully that's my USP, I guess, or part of my USP. That, and I'm just a Yorkshire lad who speaks his mind, speaks whatever on his mind, right or wrong, you know. Chills out, and I'll let you know about my life, whatever's happening in my life, you know. I tried to explain it to my mum the other day. I was like, yeah, because she watched the deconstruction video where I was talking about my work life. Because she said she wanted to watch it, and I was like, yeah, of course. Here you go. It's this one. And she's like, well, she was like, it's really cool, but she said I didn't know about this, and I was like, well, you know, you don't know about everything. And she said, well, you've got to be careful when you're talking about work. I was like, yeah, but I said, like, I'm not sharing anything like that I shouldn't be sharing. Like, I could stand up in a disciplinary. So years ago, I used to actually work as a union rep. So I used to, when somebody was getting told off as one of my jobs, when someone was getting a discipline action for something they'd done that the company felt was wrong, I was there to sort of either defend that person or be there to support the person while they're potentially going through being fired. You know, which is hard when you're talking about, like, you know, men who have worked in the company or women that have worked in the company for lots of years and they've made a silly mistake, and you know, you've got to see things from their point of view, you've got to see things from the management point of view, and you've got to support your member as best you can, however that support comes, and, you know, try and get them to realise what they've done wrong, or try and help them out of the situation that they're in, which is hard, man. It was a really stressful sort of job, and actually during COVID is when I had to sort of walk away from it, really, partly because I was doing too much. It was causing me too much work outside of work. It was actually just before COVID, because my job as a technician was so busy. Doing that as well, just it was hard. It was really hard, and I wasn't finding time for it, and I was finding it affecting what I could do at home. And once things start affecting you at home when they should be at work, you've got to back down, you know. So, but yeah, I got a lot of enjoyment from that, and I learned a hell of a lot from it. Learned a hell of a lot about negotiating between staff members and management, you know. And I get on with the management. I see, you know, why they've got to do some of the things that they're doing as well, and sometimes it's just about that conversation and getting them to understand someone's circumstance, or understand, you know, why someone's done something that they've done, etc., etc. So you're trying to listen to all parties, you know. It's yeah, Grim's a very good fence sitter, I think. So yeah, always try and support the members there, man. Always try and support the members. And then I had a lot of my issues of my own as well, out of it as well. I mean, you know, it's hard when things start to get personal and people think that you're going against them from a management side and stuff. So I was very blessed actually to have a lot of managers who were very good, and become friends, you know, from sort of having discussions, like growing discussions, you know, because not everyone's right or wrong all the time. You just don't always understand all of the circumstances, you know, around something. And it's important to be there to listen sometimes, you know. Here we go, guys. We are slowly approaching a massive pile. How satisfying is this? Let's go. A Winter Park episode. My word, look at this pile. Oh. Right, I think we're better off moving to the other pile now, because this is getting out of hand. Mate, when I jump into it, is it all going to fly off? Maybe it is. Well, I say when I'm going to jump into it. Of course, if I'm going to jump into it, you know. Grim's not guaranteeing fun, alright. Here we go. Let's get this ready. Lovely stuff. A few blown off there, that's okay. Oh, the biggest pile we've got so far. Let's get one batch reload, see if we can get these together. And then, yeah, we'll have to call it. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm sorry these episodes can't be longer, but I've got a lot to do, really. A lot to do. I'm very excited about it, though. I've also got another series coming over Christmas. A little bit of a Panto series where we're going to have face cam. Yay. We're going to be playing a game called Thank Goodness You're Here, which is, I said Panto game because it kind of reminds me of Panto, you know. It's a little bit innuendo-y, a little bit fun, and it's very Yorkshire. So I thought I'd love to play it myself. Our last bought it for me last Christmas. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, what did you do? Yes, you did. I don't know how that sounds for people who watch me on 2x speed like you, Jim. Sound like a chipmunk singing Mariah Carey. There we go. Oh, man. The bloody Christmas songs are all on the radio, aren't they? Oh, and today it happened. Whamageddon. Oh, I was so disappointed. I made it to the 11th this year. And someone said in the office, they said, just in case no one's noticed, Wham is playing on the radio. So if you was intending on making it through to Christmas without being Whamageddon, you have now failed because I pointed it out to you. And I said, well, have you watched Stranger Things yet? She said, no. She said, me and my partner are watching it one episode every night. I'm going to drag it out a little bit so we don't have to spoil it all before Boxing Day. I said, well, at the end of the first load of this episode, Zack dies by a Demogorgon. She went, what? I said, yeah, you ruined my Christmas. I ruined your Stranger Things. She said, who's Zack? I went, I don't know. I'm just making it up. But my point stands. Whoa, lag. Oh, we're breaking the game. We are breaking the game. Oh, the slow blow to get to the end. Oh, we've entered slow mode, my friends. This is where the game is saying, no, am I going to crash it? Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, a bit of lag there. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Are we going to carry on? Absolutely. We are testing this game to its limits. Find a power station. Drop, my friends. Here we go. The meeting of the two worlds. Let's go. Let's get these together and then let's jump in it and then call it an episode, eh? There we go. Plug that in. Oh, it's all getting laggy, man. Everything's getting laggy. I've got a pretty good PC. But right now, even that snow's looking a little jank as it's coming down. Here we go. Ready? Oh my word. This is. I can tell I'm going to jump into it. And then, oh dear. Look at that. It's like you have just combined too many leaves into the same area, Grim. What the hell are you playing at? Well, what I'm playing at is my fun little challenges. If you're going to give me this in the game, that's right. I'm going to put 2,500 leaves together. And then I'm going to bloody jump in them. And I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. The game, my computer, is not going to enjoy it. But Grim certainly is. Here we go. Come on. Are we nearly meeting? We're starting to meet on that side. That's great. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's get all these round. Lovely stuff. And give it a blow up top. Here we go. Oh. Oh, the lag is real. Yeah, that's what happens when you put 2,500 leaves together, my friends. So probably don't do that on your machine unless it can sort of handle it. Grims is clearly struggling right now. But you know what? It's going to struggle even more when we jump into it and send all these flying. And I can't wait. Here we go. How are we looking? Let's keep going around here. Let's just neaten all this up a little bit. Lovely stuff. And then let's have a look around this side and see where we're looking on this side. Is that all metal? I bet I've got a gap in the middle, haven't I? Not really, actually. Not really. Wow, where's them animals? Do you want to go in there? The animals despawned now? And they said, no, you've got too many leaves together. We're despawning the animals to save your frame rates. Maybe so, man. Maybe so. You know what? This has been a huge pile. The biggest pile we've ever made. And it's been a lot of fun. Oh, you know what? I'm charging it again. That's fine. You know when you run it, oh my, it feels like I'm playing Doom, it's gone that laggy. There we go, let's get this charged and get another one going. Lovely stuff. In a couple of days' time after Deconstruction Simulator, another game will be coming out. I'll leave it as a little surprise for when that game comes out. But I have finally decided, for those of you that have been following the decision of what game we're going to play next. In fact, I'm not going to leave it as a surprise. I've chosen House Flipper. I've eventually made a decision and I've chosen to go with House Flipper. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to, instead of deconstruct houses, let's make some houses and decorate some houses. So hopefully that'll keep you going over the Christmas period. We'll do one episode every other day. Let's go, man. We are done. We are complete. All that remains is to jump into it. Let's just let it settle a second. I want to say a huge thank you for all your support on this series. I hope you're enjoying it. And here we go for the jump. In case I crash. Whoa. Crispy. Crispy. Wonderful stuff. Into the next episode, we'll tidy this mound up. And that is the monster mound. The monster mound. We'll probably never do that again. Rock and roll. Thanks so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, I want to say a huge thanks to the people that support the channel. That's you watching, but also our members who, if I can get off the bloody screen, not like that. Our members who are Kitty Goes Rough, Jim Paul Out, Polly K, Velvet Glove, Sarah Stone, Sweet and Low, Lucky 7 Gaming, and a bitch from hell. They get access to the videos early, so you get to watch all this Christmas content super early. Try not to bash it out though, because you're not getting any more until I get back. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, ta-ra.